We are in Oderinlo compound as we speak.
Yes.
This is where he lives.
This is where he lived. This is where he held his court in those days. This building I'm pointing to, that's where he held his court.
And I learned most of the warriors lived around here.
Yes, almost all of them. The Oluyole house was there. Other people's Oluyedun house, all of them. They had court in Ojaba. They live very close. This helped them a lot during the time of war. They can quickly and easily gather themselves together, hold a meeting, and plan the strategy of war before they move. So it helped them. It was like a barracks of the army. You know, Ibadan was a military wing of all the Yorubas. So we can say the Ojaba here and everywhere that's very close to this place can be said to be the barracks of the army in those days.
The Battle of Osogbo was quite strategic.
That's correct.
Oderinlo led that battle.
Yes.
He stopped the Fulani.
He stopped their incursion. It was a great battle.
And that was a tough battle.
It was in the 1840s. It was a tough battle. And he stopped the incursion of the Fulanis and thereby saved the Yorubaland from the Fulanis.
Where did you get your facts from?
The facts, even Oderinlo family, we know the story. The Magaji of Oderinlo is here. I'm a member of Oderinlo family. I'm a Magaji of Ajagba. The same family. So we know the family history. And there are other books as well that pointed to the fact. You must have read of Samuel Johnson. He wrote a book on the early Yorubas. You will read the history of part of what happened. But they did not get the intricacies of that history because they are not part of the family. So the family history, the workload that Oderinlo put on that battle is still in the family house. The staff that he used is still in the family house. So we have the weapon that he seized from the Fulanis is in our family house in Osogbo. So we have all this history. These are facts.
Oderinlo was buried here.
He was buried here. And I will show you the burial ground later.
Before the Battle of Osogbo,
yes,
Oderinlo had a pigeon.
He had a pigeon. That's correct.
The pigeon was like a spy.
It was like a spy. He had it like a spy.
For Oderinlo.
Yes.
He sent the pigeon to the Fulani camp.
That's correct.
The pigeon will go survey,
carry out
back.
Intelligence report.
And in the book, you said fortified pigeon.
Yes, it was a fortified pigeon.
When you say fortified pigeon, what does that mean?
You see, Oderinlo was taken at the age of 15 years old. He was taken by Haja. That is the spirit of whirlwind. He was carried out. What the American will call abduction. He was abducted by Aja. In Yorubaland, Aja was the spirit of the whirlwind. He can carry people. Some people were carried away. They were taught things, how to use the herbs, powerful medicine. So Oderinlo was fortified by that Aja. So he gave him three things. He gave him Osai, he gave him a staff, and the pigeon. So those three things work to help him in the battle. Those were the powers of Oderinlo. The staff is still in the family house, although the Osai have gone away.
When you say Oderinlo was fortified,
yes.
So what would he do with those fortifications that he got?
He used it as a warrior. The best weapon that you can have in that time is what we call fortification of juju. They used juju to fight. That was their hammer. That is their machine gun. That's the most powerful weapon that you can have. A warrior who doesn't have it cannot fight. Before you can be called a great and mighty warrior, you have that juju well. You must have been fortified.
The juju comes from where?
Comes from, it's combination of herbs and leaves, animal skin, animals, a lot of things. And there are some word of incantation. So Oderinlo was fortified, even by his parents, and that the spirit of whirlwind Aja that I spoke about.